Live host Kelly Ripa is one of the least controversial talk show hosts, especially on the same network that airs The View. In a candid on-air moment, she revealed that a woman lodged a complaint against her. The confession left the studio audience and Mark Consuelos in shock. Just wait until you read what the complaint was about. Kelly Ripa reveals woman lodged complaint against. Her very few people love Halloween more than Kelly Ripa. She has dressed up on Live for years with several outfit changes. For the 2025 October holiday, the hosts of the ABC talk show donned their best costumes yet. The couple dressed like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce for the third year in a row. Their other costumes included the Fantastic Four, life-size Laboobus, and Britt Lower and Adam Scott's characters from Severance. The Live co-hosts take Halloween just as seriously in their New York City home. Kelly Ripa previously said that they go through several cases of candy. In a shocking rant, she vented about ungrateful trick-or-treaters. She revealed a new game plan for Halloween this year. She was going to hand out opaque bags with candy instead of letting trick-or-treaters choose their own. Despite her planning, the talk show host ran out of candy. During a recent episode of Live, Kelly Ripa told the audience about what happened on Halloween and a shocking complaint days later. "We ran out of candy twice and had to reorder on the fly," she said. She was later approached by a neighbor who lodged a complaint about Kelly Ripa's house running out of candy. When asked, the woman said she came to the house around 8:30 at night. I said, "No, it's over then." "You'll have to come earlier next year," Kelly Ripa told the audience. Her husband, Mark Consuelos, wasn't home on Halloween night, but Kelly said her husband would have been proud of how she handled the complaining neighbor. Live host reveals which Golden Girl character she is. Like many television viewers, Kelly Ripa grew up watching The Golden Girls. ABC will honor the iconic show in a special next week. The Golden Girls, 40 Years of Laughter and Friendship premieres Tuesday, November 11th, on ABC. Kelly Ripa is among the celebrities featured on the special. Other guests include Cheryl Lee Ralph, Laverne Cox, and Mario Lopez, who appeared on The Golden Girls early in his career. In the trailer, Kelly Ripa reveals which character she thinks she is compared to which one she actually is. She said that she's a Blanche in her fantasy mind, but practically she's a Dorothy. Tell us in the comments what you think of the woman approaching Kelly Ripa to complain about running out of candy on Halloween. In the often chaotic landscape of daytime television, where hot takes and heated debates can dominate the headlines, Kelly Ripa has long cultivated a reputation as a safe harbor of relatable charm and uncontroversial banter. Especially on the ABC network, which also broadcasts the famously opinionated panel of The View, Ripa's morning show, Live with Kelly and Mark, is a consistent source of lighthearted fun. Yet, in a candid and utterly unexpected on-air moment this week, the beloved host revealed that even her effervescent persona couldn't shield her from a baffling real-world confrontation, leaving her studio audience and her husband and co-host, Mark Consuelos, in a state of stunned disbelief. The incident, which Ripa recounted with a mixture of bewilderment and her signature dry wit, stemmed from one of her most public and passionate loves, Halloween. For years, Ripa has been synonymous with the October holiday on Live, treating viewers to a spectacular parade of elaborate costumes, often with multiple outfit changes throughout the single broadcast. This year was no exception, with Ripa and Consuelos pulling out all the stops. Their sartorial celebrations included transforming into the entire Fantastic Four, becoming life-size versions of the adorable and candy-dispensing Labubu figures, and channeling the eerie, corporate dystopian vibe of Britt Lower and Adam Scott's characters from the hit series Severance. In a nod to their enduring pop culture relevance, the couple also dressed up as music and sports royalty Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, a costume theme they have proudly revisited for the third consecutive year. But the on-air festivities are only half the story. At home in New York City, the Ripa Consuelos household takes its Halloween duties just as seriously. The host has previously shared that their residence is a premier destination for local trick-or-treaters, requiring them to stockpile and distribute several cases of candy to meet the demand. This year, however, Ripa decided to implement a new strategy. After a previous Halloween rant where she vented about the perceived ingratitude of some costume visitors, she devised a plan to hand out pre-made, opaque bags of candy. This method, she reasoned, would streamline the process and avoid the slow, picky deliberations of children agonizing over which chocolate bar to choose. It was a well-intentioned, logistical move from a host who clearly puts thought into creating a joyful experience. Despite her meticulous planning, the sheer volume of Halloween revelers proved overwhelming. "We ran out of candy twice and had to reorder on the fly," Ripa confessed to the audience, painting a picture of a frantic, yet ultimately successful, effort to keep the sugary treats flowing for as long as possible. Running out of candy is, for most, a simple and understandable reality of a busy Halloween night, a badge of honor for a popular household. The story, however, did not end when the last ghoul and ghost departed. Days after the holiday had passed, Ripa was approached by a woman in her neighborhood. In a move that defied all conventional post-Halloween etiquette, the woman lodged a formal complaint. The subject of her grievance? The fact that the Ripa Consuelos home had run out of candy on Halloween night. A hush fell over the studio as Ripa set the scene. When she inquired what time the woman had arrived at her door, the neighbor revealed she had come by around 8:30 p.m. With the unflinching clarity of a mother who has overseen decades of Halloween festivities, Ripa recounted her deadpan response to the complaint. "I said, 'No, it's over then. You'll have to come earlier next year.'" The audience erupted in laughter and applause, while Mark Consuelos, who was not home on Halloween night, looked on with a mixture of pride and astonishment. Ripa assured everyone that her husband would have been proud of how she handled the complaining neighbor, showcasing the same quick, no-nonsense retort that endears her to millions. In a delightful segue from one iconic television show to another, the conversation later turned to the upcoming ABC special, The Golden Girls, 40 Years of Laughter and Friendship. Ripa, who was featured in the tribute alongside celebrities like Cheryl Lee Ralph, Laverne Cox, and Mario Lopez, revealed which of the legendary Miami roommates she most identifies with. She said that she's a Blanche in her fantasy mind, but practically she's a Dorothy. A distinction that perfectly encapsulates her persona. A glamorous, fun-loving spirit, Blanche Devereaux, grounded by pragmatic, sometimes sarcastic, New York sensibility, Dorothy Zbornak. The anecdote served as a perfect, real-life example of her inner Dorothy in action. Faced with an utterly irrational complaint, she didn't offer empty apologies or excuses. Instead, she delivered a dose of pure, logical, Zbornak-style reality. The night was over, the candy was gone, and the solution for the future was simple plan better. The story has since sparked a flurry of reactions online, with viewers overwhelmingly siding with Ripa. The incident, while bizarre, has only solidified her image as television's most relatable host, a woman who, despite her fame, still has to deal with the same perplexing neighborly interactions as anyone else. It's a reminder that even in the glamorous world of daytime TV, you can't escape the person who shows up late to the party and then complains that the party is over.